On day one, you did one of two activities, either the respiration in a bag activity or the thirsty moth data dive. In both cases, we had situations where it seemed like matter was being created from nothing. In respiration in a bag, the sealed bags inflated with an unknown gas. In the thirsty moth data dive, moth larvae somehow acquired water in an environment where no water existed. We know that matter cannot be created or destroyed, so where did this mystery matter come from? The core ideas we discuss on day 2 should help you to answer these questions. This week we are focusing on two key cellular processes that affect ecosystems: respiration and photosynthesis. First, we will describe the 4 levels at which we can investigate ecosystems. These include the atomic molecular level, the cellular level, the organismal level, and the ecosystem level. The most basic level is the atomic molecular level. We said that atoms are basic units of matter, or particles of matter. Examples include carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen. Atoms can bond together to form molecules. Molecules are just atoms bonded together. Molecules can bond together to form macromolecules. Macro means large. Macromolecules are just large molecules consisting of repeating chains of individual molecules. Macromolecules are used to form cells and structures inside of cells called organelles. Cells are joined together to form tissues, and tissues form organs. So for example, your heart, liver, and lungs are all examples of organs. Systems are connected networks of organs that perform a specific job. So for example, your heart and blood vessels comprise your circulatory system. Systems comprise organisms. Organisms are just individual living things. So this rabbit, a plant, a mushroom, and a bacterial cell are all examples of organisms. Organisms, along with non-living things in an area, comprise an ecosystem. An ecosystem is just the interactions between living things and non-living components of an environment, such as plants, a rabbit, as well as sunlight, carbon dioxide, oxygen, and water. So to quickly summarize again, ecosystems are just the interactions between living and non-living things. An individual living thing is called an organism. Organisms are made of systems comprised of organs, and organs are made of tissues, which consist of sheets of connected cells. Cells and the organelles inside of cells are made of macromolecules. Macromolecules are just a bunch of molecules attached together to form one large molecule. And individual molecules are made of the most basic units of matter called atoms, examples being carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen. Next, we will look more closely at cellular respiration and photosynthesis. We will consider how these processes enable transformations in matter and energy. Photosynthesis is a process that occurs in chloroplasts, which are organelles found in plant cells. During photosynthesis, chloroplasts use light energy to rearrange carbon dioxide and water molecules in order to form oxygen and glucose molecules. That light energy is transformed into chemical energy in the high-energy carbon-carbon and carbon-hydrogen bonds of glucose. Cellular respiration is a process that occurs in an organelle called the mitochondria, found in the cells of most living organisms. During cellular respiration, the mitochondria take in oxygen and glucose molecules and rearrange them to form carbon dioxide and water molecules. The energy found in the high-energy carbon-carbon and carbon-hydrogen bonds of glucose is transformed into a new version of energy that the cells can directly use. This new form of chemical energy is called ATP. ATP is sort of like a rechargeable battery. ATP can transfer the chemical energy found in glucose and use that to power cellular activities directly. That energy found in ATP is transformed from chemical energy into other forms of energy such as heat or motion. After the ATP has powered cellular activity, it can return to the mitochondria to get recharged by the chemical energy found in the high energy bonds of new glucose molecules.